Why good people often fail. Machiavelli's harsh lessons on power, naivety, and success. There is a belief many of us have carried since childhood. That if we are kind, life will be kind to us. That if we are honest, people will appreciate our honesty. That if we help others, they will one day help us in return. We grow up listening to stories where good people win, the humble are rewarded, the honest are recognized. The kind eventually find happiness. But as life unfolds, something begins to trouble us. We see dishonest people succeed. Manipulative people become powerful. Cold-hearted people rise to the top. Kind people are exploited. Sincere people are betrayed. And sooner or later, we begin to ask, does the world really work the way we were taught it does? This was the question Niccolò Machiavelli asked more than 500 years ago. He was not a poet, he was not a saint, he was not a dreamer. He was an observer. He looked at the world with cold and unflinching eyes. He did not ask what human beings ought to be. He asked what human beings actually are. And what he discovered continues to disturb us today. Machiavelli once wrote, "Men are so simple and so obedient to present necessities that one who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived." He understood that many people do not act according to morality. They act according to interest. They remain loyal when loyalty benefits them. They change sides when circumstances change. They tell the truth when truth is convenient. They lie when lies become useful. This is not a beautiful picture of humanity. But it was the reality Machiavelli observed. What made him famous was not that he praised evil. It was that he dared to describe the world honestly. And one of his most uncomfortable conclusions was this: good people often fail not because they are too good, but because they are too naive. Every one of us has met people like this. The employee who works hard but is never promoted. The friend who gives endlessly but receives nothing. The honest worker who is ignored while the flatterer advances. The kind leader who is taken advantage of. The loyal partner who is betrayed. Their problem is not goodness. Their problem is assuming that everyone else plays by the same rules. Machiavelli understood that this is one of life's greatest mistakes. Not everyone values honesty, not everyone feels guilt. Not everyone respects loyalty. Some people will do almost anything to achieve their goals. And if you fail to understand this, you will always be at a disadvantage. Machiavelli famously wrote, "A prince who wishes to maintain his state must learn how not to be good." Many people misunderstand this sentence. He was not advising us to become cruel. He was telling us that life sometimes demands difficult choices. A parent must sometimes be strict. A leader must sometimes say no. A business owner must sometimes protect his interests. A kind person must sometimes establish boundaries. Otherwise, kindness becomes weakness. One of Machiavelli's most controversial observations is this: "It is much safer to be feared than loved, if one cannot be both." He was not encouraging tyranny. He was speaking about respect. Many leaders fail because they desperately want to be liked. They fear criticism, they avoid conflict, they seek approval. But someone who tries to please everyone eventually loses the ability to lead anyone. Respect often matters more than popularity. A teacher who is respected can educate. A parent who is respected can guide. A manager who is respected can make difficult decisions. This does not mean becoming cruel, it means developing strength. Machiavelli also understood the importance of appearances. He wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are." Today this observation may be even more true. People judge within seconds, by appearance, by confidence, by status, by reputation. By presentation, good people often assume that truth will speak for itself, but truth moves slowly, impressions happen instantly. Machiavelli understood that if you wish to influence the world, you must understand how people perceive reality. This is not hypocrisy, it is wisdom. Many of us believe that good intentions are enough. We say, "I meant well, I had good intentions, I tried my best." But life rarely judges intentions, life judges results. A doctor may care deeply but fail to save a patient. A leader may be honest but fail to protect his people. A parent may love their children but fail to guide them. Intentions matter. But intentions alone are not enough. Machiavelli wanted people to become effective, not merely moral, not merely kind, but effective. Because kindness without strength becomes helplessness. Honesty without wisdom becomes vulnerability. And morality without power becomes impotence. Many people spend their entire lives avoiding conflict. They remain silent. They tolerate abuse. They sacrifice their own needs. They hope that goodness alone will protect them. But sometimes silence only encourages those who exploit us. Machiavelli understood that human beings respect strength, not aggression, not cruelty, but strength, the strength to say no. The strength to walk away, the strength to protect oneself, the strength to set limits. People who forgive too easily are often hurt the most. People who trust too quickly are often betrayed the most. People who fear disappointing others often lose themselves. Another lesson Machiavelli teaches is that human nature changes very little. He wrote, "Whoever wishes to foresee the future must consult the past. Technology changes, empires rise and fall, cultures evolve. But human emotions remain remarkably constant. Fear, ambition, greed, envy, the desire for power, the need for recognition. These have existed for thousands of years. And they still govern human behavior today. History repeats itself because human nature repeats itself. Those who understand history understand people. Those who understand people understand power. And those who understand power understand life." Perhaps what makes Machiavelli truly disturbing is that he forces us to confront ourselves. Many of us say, "I failed because I was too kind. I was hurt because I trusted too much. I was betrayed because I loved sincerely." But Machiavelli asks a different question. Were you truly too kind? Or were you simply not wise enough? Did you understand human nature? Did you understand ambition? Did you understand power? Machiavelli did not want us to become evil. He wanted us to stop becoming victims. One reason good people lose is that they refuse to learn from their enemies. They believe themselves morally superior. Meanwhile, their opponents study them, understand them, predict them, exploit them. Machiavelli believed that we should learn from everyone, learn from the honest, but also learn from the dishonest, not to become them, but to protect ourselves from them. Those who understand deception are harder to deceive. Those who understand power are harder to control. Those who understand manipulation are harder to manipulate. Perhaps Machiavelli's greatest lesson is that we must abandon our illusions. The illusion that life is always fair. The illusion that good people always win. The illusion that a kind heart alone is enough. Life demands more. It demands courage, wisdom, discipline, strength, clarity. And sometimes the willingness to make difficult decisions. Machiavelli did not want people to become cynical. He wanted them to become mature. He wanted them to see the world as it truly is. Because only then can we begin to change it. The people who change the world are not always the kindest. They are often the most effective. They understand timing, strategy, human nature, power, and responsibility. If there is one final lesson Machiavelli leaves us with, perhaps it is this: do not simply become a good person. Become a good person who is strong. Do not only possess kindness, possess wisdom. Do not only possess morality, possess capability. Do not merely dream of a better world, learn how to create one. Because the world is not changed by beautiful intentions alone. It is changed by people who are wise enough to turn those intentions into reality. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. If Machiavelli's ideas have made you reflect on power, human nature, and the reality of life, share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future explorations into philosophy, psychology, and timeless wisdom. Thank you for watching. And I will see you again in the next video.